What's up, guys? Welcome to my second video of my XCOM 2 playthrough. I am about to start the second mission. This mission should give me, it looks like the reward is an engineer, which I could use. It'll help me start building buildings or clearing area out in my base so I can build stuff. So let's get this started.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Alright, so luckily I have the first mission I didn't have any injuries, so I have a full squad right now. I have a sniper, a ranger, a grenader, and a specialist. So I should be able to do this mission pretty easily. Let's see. I did get that item on my last mission. Okay, so I have this item that increases the clip size by 1. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my sniper rifle, just because he seems to, in the past playing, I've noticed the snipers tend to run out of ammo pretty quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that, and let's go ahead and launch this mission. It looks like I have to hack a workstation. Okay, pretty straightforward.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe, 5 by 5.
Dr. Tigan has been looking for new methods of intercepting the aliens' data on their latest operation, and it looks like he's found the location of an exposed terminal we could gain access to. Unfortunately, Advent is already in position attempting to freeze the connection. We'll move in and neutralize all hostile contacts. Secure the area and recover that data. We have to stop their progress before it's too late. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Okay, so luckily it looks like I started out concealed, so let's see if I can get the upper hand on some enemies.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Just gonna move up nice and slow to begin.
Designated position.
Closing on target position now.
That's affirmative.
Understood. Moving out. Enemy squad located.
Okay, it looks like it's just a squad of 2 enemies there.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Now, if you look at this red area here, that appears when you are concealed. If I run into that area, that means they can see me and I lose my concealment. So I don't want that to happen yet. Well, unfortunately, I can't get my sniper up there without losing my conceal. But I can possibly kill these guys.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Okay, hopefully my specialist can kill the other soldier or finish off the officer. Okay, it looks like he's gonna finish off the officer. Okay, that worked out good. And now...
Understood. Moving
I
out.
think my ranger can take this guy out. Pretty good chance.
Kill confirmed.
Now you'll notice my ranger is out in the open. He's not behind any cover. I know that's a big no-no when it comes to XCOM, but I was able to do that because I knew no enemies were going to have attacks this turn because I didn't expose any other groups. So sometimes I leave my soldiers out in the open if they can get a clean shot.
Understood, moving out.
Okay, so that's not that far away, and I still have 6 turns to shut it down. So I'm just gonna kind of take my time slowly and inch my way forward.
Position confirmed. Come get some. Affirmative, covering now.
Come get some. It's killing time. Hit it there now.
Okay. So because my specialist doesn't have the ranger, he can dash forward and even into the yellow area and slash with his sword. So he's good at cleaning up when it comes to taking out groups of enemies. And my grenadier, I need to be able to move him to position him to fire his grenade at the enemies to get the best shot. And then the sniper, if he moves, he can't fire his sniper rifle. So the specialist this early in the game doesn't have any like damaging abilities yet. It's basically, as far as damaging abilities, the specialist is just a basic rookie. So I'm going to use the specialist as my person to move forward.
That's affirmative.
Okay, so I was able to move forward there, so I should be able to move everyone else forward.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Inching ever so closer to that workstation.
Overwatch. We got something over here.
And the specialist can actually hack that workstation from far away as long as I get line of sight. So sometimes I like to just fire a grenade in and destroy the wall and then hack the workstation remotely. It looks like I have it's like an alien there, and it's probably a group of 3 right here. But there's really nothing I can do against them right this second. Well, I didn't mean to activate them, but
Although they bear some resemblance to
looks
the
like there's
sectoids
only
first
2 of them.
encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Okay, that's a 55%. Okay, so I'm gonna move my grenader forward
Moving out.
and try and clear some cover out so I can take that shot with my sniper. Now, I think that alien, if I remember right, he's right here, so I'm gonna hit him and at the same time take out the cover of that soldier. Okay, so that's a better shot there. Oh, missed.
Get it together!
Okay, so I'm gonna fire with this person now. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I have to kill that soldier so he doesn't get shot off on me. So I'm gonna use my go-to move and just blow him up with a grenade. Now the alien, those guys tend to not fire with their gun on their first move. Sometimes they do, but rarely. Usually they try and resurrect one of their fallen soldiers like that. And then next turn he'll fire, so as long as I kill him before next turn, I should be good. Now, I am running out of time here. I've got 3 turns left. But once I hack that terminal, I have all the time in the world to finish off the enemies. Okay, so that cleared out the cover in front of the alien, and now I'm actually... I could fire with my sniper rifle, but the alien's only got, I believe it's called a sectoid. It's got 2 health left, and the sniper pistol does 2 to 3 damage guaranteed every time if they don't have armor. And so I'd rather move my sniper forward so he's in position for next turn and take that shot with the pistol.
Hostiles pacified! Need to get a closer look.
Confirmed. Affirmative, covering now. Orders confirmed, on the move. I'm on it.
Okay, now I need to hack that workstation. But I'm not sure what's behind there. So let's see. Trying to think of the best move.
Headed there now.
Okay, my sniper has a grenade, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear out that wall.
We're close.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
On the move.
Move these guys forward. Then I will bring my specialist up. I need to get a line of sight on that. I think that should be right
I'm on the
here.
move.
Okay, so I can go ahead and hack that workstation.
Infiltrating their system.
Alright. Oh, wow. See, this I have a 50% chance of doing, but this over here, it's only a 25% chance, but it permanently increases my guy's hacking skill, and that is huge in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and chance it. I mean, I have to go for that when it pops up. Even if it's a 5% chance, you have to go for it. Looks like I just missed it.
Got it.
Now, it still hacked the workstation because that hacking stat thing I showed you is just kind of like a bonus to it. It's always gonna, you know, hack the station and complete the objective. You just have to pick which one of the two bonuses you want to try and get. Okay, so now I have all the time in the world to kill the remaining enemies. So, and after you complete the objective and the only thing you have to do is kill the enemies, they tend to just come towards you. So it's best just to stay in Overwatch until they get to you.
Moving to Overwatch.
On Overwatch. I'm on it. Got it covered.
They should pop up any minute now. They're gonna come from that direction. Ooh, that guy took a shoddy blast.
Advent forces sighted.
I finish it up right here. Nope.
Kill confirmed.
My Grenader doing his best Terminator impression. I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy get a kill. Show you guys his sword ability. He basically dashes forward and does anywhere from 3 to 5 damage with his sword.
Good riddance.
Status confirmed. All
Okay,
hostiles
looks
are
like
down
that's
and
it.
The area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission
Go
accomplished.
see what's going on in my base. Now, I forgot to change the armor colors of my soldiers this mission. Like I mentioned in the last video, I'm gonna leave the names of the soldiers just the way they are, just because I'm I don't want to make a video of just sitting there customizing my soldiers. I mean, it takes about 15 minutes to customize each soldier. So I like to color code each class. I like to make my grenadiers red. I like to make my rangers yellow, just so I can see them better on the battlefield. So I'm going to go ahead and take Phantom here. That's going to allow me, when I break the initial reveal in a mission, it's going to allow this soldier to stay hidden as long as he doesn't fire or attack or get spotted. And then my specialist, I'm going to go ahead and take the combat protocol. What that does is it sends the little flying robot to do 2 damage to any enemy within sight. Even if they're too far away to shoot, I can, as long as I can see them, I can hit them with that. And that's 2 guaranteed damage, which is, it's not a lot of damage, but it's very good for picking off enemies that are low health that I can't get a clean shot on. And it also does double damage versus robots, so it does 4 damage to robots. And later in the game, I believe I can upgrade the flying robot thing, the drone, so that it does even more damage. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet, but I was kind of reading about that online. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that. The other option was medical protocol, which allows my little drone guy to heal. And like I mentioned in the last video, this early in the game, healing doesn't matter, because if you get hit by an enemy, you're most likely gonna die anyways. So the best healing in the game is not getting shot at all. Best healing is killing all the enemies before they shoot you. Okay, looks like I got some loot.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay, it looks like those are just the overall objectives.
Looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander. You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
Okay, it looks like it gave me some objectives that I need to accomplish over the next few weeks, I guess, or a few months. So now I have an engineer, and there's not much to do here at the base. So I'm I'm going to
From what
use
I've
that
heard, the
engineer
Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the
to
commander's arrival.
clear out
They've needed a leader just as much as we have.
this
Now
area
they'll be
here.
expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people.
The
to
overall
take
goal
on.
is you have to clear
Just
out
starting
all
to
of
get
these
interesting.
Commander,
areas,
so far I haven't seen anything
and
critical among the
basically
alien components left over
there's
in this
a
area.
lot of different
If
buildings
we
you have
clean
to
this stuff
build,
out, we could probably use this space for a new
labs
facility.
and workshops
Excavation
and
is
power
underway,
plants and
Commander,
whatnot.
but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Now I could have the engineer help build this guerrilla tactics school, but really there's no point because I can't get that upgrade from the guerrilla tactics school to get my 5th squad member until around mission, I think mission 4 is the absolute earliest you can get it, but I always get it around mission 5 or mission 6. So, and I mean, without the engineer, it's gonna finish in 9 days anyways. So I might as well have that engineer do something more productive, you know, clear that out so I can build something. And I still don't need to buy any
orders,
items.
Commander? We noticed early on that the Avenger has a tendency to dip forward when the power core is
Okay,
under load without the
so
engines engaged. At
We'll
first I
see
thought
what's
maybe
going
it was a
on the
stabilizer.
world map.
Local resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will
Okay.
need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Okay, so I was scanning this for the rookies, but now this engineer popped up, and you always want to go for engineers and scientists whenever you see them. So I'm just gonna skip that. It's probably gonna disappear after my next mission, the rookies. I don't really need them. I was just scanning it because it was the only thing to scan. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to that engineer.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Okay, so next I'm going to research. It wants me to do one of these two, so I'm going to do the officer
The Advent
autopsy.
officers appear to be similar,
if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Okay, so back to the world map. Okay, so that area we just started clearing out is open now, so I can build something. And I'm going to build the Advanced Warfare Center. I think. Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna go for a lab because I'm gonna try and get early magnetic weapons to upgrade my firepower. The Advanced Warfare Center, it's good because it cuts the time your soldiers need to heal at, like, between missions in half. But like I mentioned, my soldiers either get injured, or they either don't get injured or they die. That's pretty much how it is this early in the game. So I'm gonna go for the lab. Now the Advanced Warfare Center, it also can open up special perks for your soldiers, but it doesn't do it for all the soldiers. I've noticed it only does it for about, I'd say, like 25% of them. Okay, and then I have that engineer is helping build the lab, so that decreased the time, so it's only gonna take 10 days, which is good. The lab's gonna allow me to research stuff much faster. Okay, I got that second engineer now. Go put him to work. I'm gonna have him clear this debris out. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have him do this one. Okay, and I'll probably have to put a power plant there. Okay, so I could go scan for these rookies, but the next mission should be popping up soon, and after that mission, this rookies thing is probably going to be gone. It's going to disappear, because you have a limited amount of time. I think it's like 2 weeks or something to scan something and complete it. So I'm actually going to go back to the base, scan there, and for, I think it's every day you get 7 intel, which intel is good because it allows me to make contact with other places.
I take it this was
that
easier
went
than
fast.
the last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent Captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay, it looks like I got more objectives.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent Captain seems to provide a means
So
of
now I'm
stabilizing
gonna
the
go
link
ahead and
between
start
the
that
local
resistance
subordinates and the
communications.
Advent network tower
I need
itself.
to research
we're
that
going to
so
try
I
to build
can
this
contact
bulldozer
other
kind we came up
regions
with. We're going to need a specialized facility to test it
on
out.
the world map.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share.
Okay,
their
it looks
knowledge
like
of
this is
Advent's
gonna be the
operations,
third
the
mission,
aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you.
and
to
I'm
ensure
gonna
the
go ahead and
safety
end
of
this
our
video
operatives,
right now,
Commander.
and the next
Good
video
luck.
will start at this screen right before this mission. I thank you all for watching, and any likes on this video are much appreciated. I'm a pretty new streamer and YouTuber, so like I said, any likes are appreciated, and thank you for watching.